Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. I am Ashley if you are new, and today I just wanted to come in real quick and give you guys a review on an item that has been popping up across every platform. All the fashion girls are kind of going nuts over it. More recently because of a convertible accessory edition, but also, I mean, it's always been very popular. I would say it's a Louis Vuitton piece, and I would say that is probably one of the most popular Louis Vuitton pieces. I mean, it's not the Keep All, it's not a Speedy, it's not a Never Full, but the Toiletry Pouch 26 is that girl, and everybody wants the girl. Like, everybody wants the girl. So I just wanted to come in and give you guys kind of my opinion and my review on it, being that I'm somebody who has had my original Toiletry Pouch 26 for almost 10 years. This one I've had for, I think, since 2016, so I can definitely give you my perspective on the wear and tear and that sort of thing. So let's go ahead and get into it. So I actually went and I found my original receipt, y'all. Look how old this receipt is. If you know, you know. Like, this is the original Louis Vuitton receipt book. Maybe not the original, but this is the one from 2011 when I bought my original Toiletry Pouch 26. So it's just hella old school. Like, what is this? But anyway, I purchased this originally from the Saks Fifth Avenue and Phipps Plaza has a Louis Vuitton boutique here in Atlanta. So that's where this was purchased from. It even used to come with, like, Louis Vuitton pieces used to actually even come with like these little cartoon cards, if you will. Y'all gotta forgive me on my nails, they look a hot mess. But they used to come with like these little cartoon cards with the product number on them. Kind of strange. I don't think they do that anymore. But anyway, this is the original receipt book, and this is my receipt. So just to give you kind of perspective on the inflation within the past 10 years, this is the receipt. In 2011, this was purchased July 1st, 2011, and it was $365. I don't know if you guys can see that, but on that day I also purchased a luggage tag. So yeah, so $365 today. The Toiletry Pouch 26 is $580. Is that a significant increase? Obviously. What is that? It's $315 essentially. However, for 10 years, I don't think it's that bad. Especially given how versatile this piece is. You can wear it as a crossbody, you can use it as a cosmetic bag, you can use it as an actual toiletry pouch, you can use it as a clutch. It's extremely versatile, and less than $600 for a luxury piece, to be quite honest, is, I hate to say it, but it's not that bad. Now, would I prefer paying another $365? Absolutely, but we know that's not gonna happen. But yeah, so let's kind of get into some of the details about the bag. The Toiletry Pouch 26 is, as far as the length is concerned, it is 9.8 inches long, so almost 10 inches long. It is 7.9 inches wide, so almost 8 inches wide, and then the depth is about 2 inches, so it's about 2 inches thick. Now, this one, like I said, I purchased this in 2011, so it is almost 10 years old. So as far as wear and tear is concerned, you can certainly see that there is some significant wear and tear. I wouldn't say that it's, you know, it's substantial. I would just say it's significant. How about that? But yeah, there's a little tearing there, but nothing major. Of course, the tab here has patina significantly. This one was made in France. When you get Louis Vuitton pieces, they'll either be made in France, made in Italy, made in the US, or made in Spain. So of course, being that they are a French house of fashion, I prefer made in France, but it doesn't really matter at this point. So yeah, so this is kind of like the wear and tear on the item after 10 years. I currently have the convertible insert in there, but you can see that even without the insert, it's very clean. That's one of the draws, or one of the pros about this, is it is a wipeable, and the interior is wipeable. So it's washable. You can just kind of wipe it out if anything gets in there. And typically you won't have any issues with staining or with marks or anything like that. So that's another fantastic draw. Now this one, I would say, being that it is a little bit older, it has what I would consider a smudge amount of structure loss. It's not as uniformed as this one per se. This one has been used much more. You know, it's 10 years old. This one is only probably about 5 years old or so. So significantly more structured, but this one is still not, you know, it's not super slouchy. It still looks pretty good. Now, the story behind this star is a couple of years ago, I was obsessed with like painted purses and painted canvases. So I decided I was going to get a stencil and try to paint some stars. And it was a disaster, so I'm gonna have to actually get me a real painter to fix that. But the execution was poor, but the idea was amazing, trust me. But yeah, so like I said, this one is significantly more, has a little bit more structure loss, as well as it's a little bit softer and a little bit slouchier, but it's still pretty, from what I would say it's in pretty good shape for an item that's 10 years old. So that just goes to show that you do pay, you know, a pretty penny for luxury items, but for the most part, and I would say especially when you're dealing with Louis Vuitton, you're gonna get your money's worth and you're gonna get a good item that isn't, that's gonna be sustainable, I would say. So yeah, so my recent love for this item came from watching a lot of YouTube videos and watching a lot of girls on Instagram converting this over into a crossbody. So when I initially purchased this, I got it as an actual makeup bag. I think I was wearing like a Louis Vuitton Never Full GN back then. That's a very large bag. I've always been a tote girl. So this was like a pretty good size makeup bag for me. And I used to, of course, throw out other kind of stuff in there, my phone charger, just kind of like a catch-all for a Never Full, since it was such a big bag and kind of like a black hole. So that's what I used to use this for. It was kind of like my bag insert even back then, and you know, 10 years ago. But in addition to that, I would also, if I was going out and I wanted to have a classier look, I would carry it as a clutch. So it was also convertible that way, you know, like an evening bag, if you will. But more recently, like I said, I have become obsessed and I have rediscovered my love for this because of the conversion aspect. So now you can actually buy an insert, and I'm going to actually show you guys how to do it. If you watched like a vlog or two ago, hopefully you subscribe to my channel. If you don't, you should subscribe now and also hit the notification bell. But you would have saw me unbox the actual insert as well as the chain. So I actually, since that day, have been carrying my toiletry pouch every single day as a crossbody because of that. So I just want to show you guys, I just took the insert and the chain off of the original. And I'm just going to insert it into this limited edition, y'all. This is so cute. Like Louis Vuitton. Whoever, I don't know if it's, I don't know who was designing. Maybe Nicolas Gasquet was designing for this year. But anyway, he did his thing with his collection. It's the World Tour collection. Little side note. But anyway, I'm just going to show you guys real quick how to convert it into a crossbody. So this insert, of course, is purchased off of Amazon. It's like $27. And it has these D-rings on it. So you just insert this into the bag. And then with these D-rings, you're able to click on the chain, and that's how you convert it into a crossbody. Y'all, I wish that this concept was out and these convertible items were out years ago, because I would have been carrying this as a crossbody a long time ago. But as you can see, the insert politely and very snugly and perfectly fits right in there. And all you have to do is take your chain, both items purchased off Amazon, and I will link them down below. And all you have to do is go under on this side with the tab. That way you're able to close the bag and zip it. Sorry, I'm trying to show. So there you go. Clipped on. This is like so genius. I know Louis Vuitton is probably gonna come out with they probably gonna come out with their own insert and their own chain. If they were smart, they would do that, which I'm sure they will. But so there we go. Just voila. Now you don't have a toiletry pouch. You now have a dropped bag. But no, you now have a crossbody. So let me just put it on for you guys and just show you how dope it is. Just so effortless, just effortless. Chic, simple, and it's a convertible. I love it. I just love anything that you can get, like, you can just convert and do multiple things with. Like a $580 bag that you can make into like 3 different bags is a win. You can say really you're paying $200 per bag if you want to kind of justify it that way. That's what you should tell your husband or your boyfriend. Babe, I know you're tripping, you know what I'm saying, it's $600, but it's really 3 bags in one. Okay, so really I'm paying $200 a bag. You wouldn't really trip on a $200 bag. Thank me later, y'all, for giving you the game. Because that should work. That should work on him. If it don't, inbox me and I'll give you some more talking points. But anyway, y'all. So yeah, I just want, like I said, overall, I highly recommend this bag. I truly believe that this is a staple for any fashion girl, anybody who is, this is a perfect starter bag for somebody. I mean, not even just a starter bag, for the girl who has everything. If she doesn't have this, even she needs this. Even her, the girl who has all the things. So starter bags, teenage girls, 16th birthday. I mean, I recommend it for anybody. Your granny who want to get fly out for Easter service, you, if you don't already have one, highly recommended. Of course, the website always says it's sold out because the girls go crazy over this item. But what I will say is I see people unbox this on a daily. So that means that they have some somewhere. So do not be afraid to call your local Louis Vuitton store and or the 800 number to stock this item, because you can get it. Don't let nobody tell you otherwise. But yeah, highly recommended, y'all. And again, this is my perspective after owning this item for 10 years and for 5 years. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you in my next video.